Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, it's a lot of bad news. And some good news, but there's a lot of bad news.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
How's it going, boys?
Let's a lot of bad news.
I have my birthday celebration. I have 2 little brownies.
Oh, 2 little
happy
brownies.
birthday,
Happy
bud.
birthday.
I made strawberry shortcake for my birthday. You guys were there. You got to eat it.
I was there. I ate Nick's cake.
We were there to watch you make your own birthday cake.
We literally just watched.
It's-
You didn't even ask for help. You just made your own cake.
But I knew what I wanted, and so I didn't need help.
That is the behavior of a man who owns a home.
Yep. Buddy, I just turned 36. If I wasn't comfortable doing shit for myself at this point, it's over.
I'm surprised. We've probably explicitly said it before, but it's like, man, our birthdays are just like a weird fucking like. We all score the same point on the dartboard because mine is June 4th, and that's like fucking just next week. Next
Yeah,
Thursday.
it's my birthday, and then Carlos the next day, and then you're like a week off of that.
Yep,
Maybe 2.
That's weird.
A week or 2.
that's wrong.
It gets all of it out of the way at the same time, is my opinion.
Yeah, just gets us out of the way, get our whole generation out of the way.
Yeah. Carlos, you're a couple years younger than me. What's it like to still have hope?
There's not much of that left, unfortunately.
Well, that's fair right now.
Hi, I'm a little further back. Oh fuck, there's nothing, dude.
Yeah. We do have actually some pretty really good news this week. We have some debuts to talk about. We've got some really fun streams to talk about, actually. There's a bunch that I'm really excited to talk about. There's good music like normal. But there's just like the past day especially has been really rough on news. There's a lot of, like I said, real bad news happening right now. Now, the one thing I'd like to say is there's a big news story that we're frankly unprepared to talk about because it's super still developing. We can sort of give a general overview of the first big news story if you'd like. But we
May
can't,
as well.
Yeah, we just can't really get into details because there's literally the tweets are still being quote right now. We can't fucking we won't know most of I think there's still a lot coming out basically, and we're gonna not have a lot of context. So
Yeah.
but there has been another corporate implosion, basically. There's a corporation called Luminara, or there was, and it turns out their CEO was getting up to some really fucked up shit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We'll point out, as I also had to inform Nick of this earlier, the company is called Luminara, not Luminaria, which is a different VTuber company.
Yeah, Luminaria is a Japanese company that is unaffiliated, as far as I know, to this company. This company, their CEO has been accused of sex pestery, being a sex pest, and more worse things in the last couple days here. It's been basically today that all of this has really started coming out, I guess. There's been a lot of folks that have been like tangentially related to this that have basically very, very quickly been like, the CEO was saying that they were associated with a bunch of different folks as a way to basically chase clout for their company to sort of legitimize it, is what it seems like. And a lot of the folks that they said that they were associated with have very quickly been like, nope.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause,
So,
you know, I mean, I don't know. It's just, it's, 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 it's,
that's been something that's been kind of horrendous. So let me get my documents in order here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you that the name of the CEO for the company, or their pseudonym online, is Kamana. And there's been a bunch of different talent that were at some point associated with this company, but as of right this moment, there's like 2 people that are still listed as talents at the company. 3 of the people that were at the company left this morning during this whole like exposure process, right?
Yeah.
But they were already down a significant number of people. For a company that's only been around for like a year. Like
they already were down like more than half of their talent.
Yeah, they had a very small, very dwindling group of talent that were working for them. And I mean, I'm not to be like cruel or twist the knife or anything. I've never heard of any of them, if I'm 100% honest with you. But that's also probably just due to my own limited knowledge, I guess.
They had a surprisingly high number of people for us have still never heard of them. Like usually when you've had that many talents under you, especially over the course of a year, we would have at least been aware of you.
Yeah, so it's kind of strange. They had their first initial wave of talent, which was 6 people, and then a secondary wave of people that was 6 as well, and they had, looks like a third group that only had 3 people in it. Oh, I'm sorry, there is one in here that I do know, and that is Corey Ojo. Looks like she left quite a while ago. Now, Corey Ojo is one that I'm aware of because one of her fans nominated her for several of our awards. I believe all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
And Corey Ojo is a raccoon VTuber. She was really cool from everything that I've seen online. So it looks like she left the company last year. She was affiliated with them after being affiliated with another company even before then. I'm not associating her with any of this drama or anything right now. Obviously, I'm just saying that she was at some point affiliated with the company. Now, the fact that it was a small corporation and all of the talent basically left except for 2 people, not really good optics no matter what. But also, like, obviously this is not... From what I understand, the CEO was attempting to leverage as much as they could to basically try and sell the company and try and make money off of it. And that's when everything sort of fell apart and all of these, like, all of the stories started to come out, right?
Yeah.
Fucked up. Bad way to treat people and companies and everything involved. Not very cool. Just in general.
Treating everyone that way and then trying to dump the company and run. Yeah.
So I learned about this today when I was scrolling Twitter, probably while taking a shit. As is the way that you scroll Twitter in the world that we live in. And I saw a post from Flork of Cows, who is the CEO of SVA, the Sox VTuber agency, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what all of this is about. But eventually throughout the day, I basically saw more and more tweets and sort of over time came to a fuller understanding of what was going on.
As usual, you see like 1 or 2 tweets that starts the chain, and then it very, very rapidly escalates.
Let me see here. So far, folks that have made statements includes Entreya, Flork, August, Anomaly, Rhea, CO, Pia, Ufa, Pia, who is one that we're familiar with, or at least I am. Zentreya, obviously, we all know of. Inanabel is one I don't know. Cultist Zolon, Sarah, Barefoot Electric. A lot of these folks I don't necessarily know. The ones that I saw were Flork's statement. I saw Zentreya's, and I saw Pia's. It's a lot of stuff. Like Pia's statement was, fun fact, Luminara pretended I was assigned talent to get money from investors. I feel bad for anyone who got fleeced. After I found out, I warned others and tried to get legal help, but between this scam and Vishojo's implosion, it was a very intense summer 2025. So this has been pretty shady the whole time, is what it seems like.
Yeah.
Zentreya posted a very long post that basically kind of like ran through everything.
I have
And it was
seen messages.
basically, again, it was a lot of like the CEO claiming that Zentreya was going to be assigned talent or had already signed, and then using it for clout building and trying to get people to back their investments and stuff, and invest in the company and stuff.
I guess real quick while we're on that situation, Zentreya, she got signed on with Sox, didn't she?
Yeah,
Yes.
she just signed with Sox.
Yeah.
I was
like,
literally
literally
just
a few
adding it
days
to
ago.
the notes.
So, again, there's just been, as the day goes on, we keep getting more. Koryojo has now posted a my experience with Luminara post on Twitter as of an hour ago. Here we go. I'm glad I can finally say publicly that Luminara was the core reason I wanted to graduate and go on a hiatus back in October 2025. I was villainized. I was isolated. The work I put into New Cloud was taken credit for by Kamana. I could go on and on about my experience with Luminara, but I want to make one thing clear. I am not blaming the staff or the talents. They were victims too. My issue is with the CEO, Kamana. And that seems to be... I'm leaving out about 14 further paragraphs after that, but...
Mm-hmm. That seemed to be a recurring thing from what we've seen so far, is that the CEO was basically... he was taking advantage of people at every level of the community, from like from management at the top to the talents to affiliates to fans, in every direction.
Yeah. Flork posted, said, wow, so I guess Kamana, who he abbreviated as Cam, unrelated to our friend. I'm sorry, Cam. I guess Kamana used my name way more than I thought. DMs coming in. If Kamana used SVA/me to threaten to sweeten any deals, I've never even shared a server with this fucking guy. We never had anything planned. Not even a thought of it occurred. I think I talked to an editor one time who may have worked with Luminara because we crossed paths at Vtubing. I'm not sure what that is. The only people associated with me is my PA and my direct talent managers. If anyone, any freelance managers, any companies say they have a connection with me and are using this as a way to make a deal, get your business or anything, it is bullshit. You can directly verify connection to SVA/me by emailing bivdev@socagency.co and inquiring. We will tell you if we are affiliated or not. Do not let someone leverage names. Always ask and verify. He then followed it up with, fuck you, dude. Which
Very
fair.
on brand. Very on brand for them.
Oh, and then also he clarified, email is bizdev, BIZDEV, @socagency.co. And there was a typo that Twitter won't let him fix. If you've been affected by Luminara and my name was used in this, please reach out and I'll do my best to try and dust you off and help with what I'm able to. Flork is a good person.
Mm-hmm.
What a sucky situation.
It sucks. It's some people are shitty and they do shitty things and they fuck up shit for everybody. And it's sad when it happens. It's deeply upsetting when you find out that there are real life villains sometimes.
People who'll just take advantage of anything they have. Any sort of link they can claim, pretend to have. I don't know enough about the situation to really dive into it. I'm trying to read up a little bit, but I don't really think I have enough time to become the level of familiar with the situation. But it sounds like a guy who really got into the community for very wrong reasons, and now a bunch of people,
It's the same type of person that's going to take any money that he made from doing this, and he's going to look up what the next big trend is, and he's going to go do it with whatever the next big trend is.
Yeah. So you combine all of these shitty business practices with the fact that people are now claiming or alleging sex pest behavior and things like sexual assault and things like that. And again, all of these are just allegations flying at this point. There's not a whole lot that, is verified or anything at this point as far as we know. But again, this is a very fresh situation, and I'm not trying to minimize any of the folks whose entire statements I didn't read out or anything. It's just this is all happening right this moment. And we are usually not the kind of people that talk about fresh news. We talk about things that happened 2 days ago. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like if you want like the probably the fullest rundowns that you can get right now, I guess I think Rima is the one that usually does all of the like breaking news as it happens right now. So,
yeah.
But that's about all I know. It's a shitty situation, I can tell you that, and my heart goes out to everybody affected because this really sucks.
Yeah.
I do like Flork's further most recent tweet, which is "Don't spend another moment on it. Ride on. Christmas is in 6 months." Followed by, "We need Christmas now. Put up the lights."
Mm-hmm.
Man, you can go down this rabbit hole the rest of the day, but we got other topics to talk about.
We still got one more side.
Yeah, should we try and talk about something good now? Let's talk about something good that happened, and then we'll come back and be sad again later. But the moment right now calls for not being quite so sad, because that's all fucked up and is currently still happening, and there's going to be more information that comes out, unfortunately.
We'll definitely be developing.
Yeah, so I have a feeling we'll talk about it again next week. But that's where we're at for now. Moving forward from there, how about we talk about the biggest news in the VTuber space until everything caught on fire again. And that is that EnRECO Season 3 is officially in full swing. This is something everyone can get excited for. Even if you don't care about what's happening actively, you can always come back to the VODs. There's going to be 400 hours of content to consume. And even if you don't consume any or all of it, there's a really good website out there developed by someone named Hero. And that website is like the resource for all of the EnRECO everything.
EnRECO Archive, if I remember right.
EnRECO Archive. That sounds right to me.
I'm pulling it up because I've already lost track of what's going on.
As has everyone. But EnRECO Archive is the way to do it. There sure is. That's good music.
That's good music. How do I turn it off?
I have no idea.
Oh, boy.
I believe it's on the right-hand side.
Yeah, you have to click settings to mute the music. Hey, your website's good. It should just be a button. The music should probably be off by default. And you would not survive an accessibility audit, speaking from someone who's worked with... or maybe you would. I don't know. You're the one making the website, and why am I biting your hand? Thank you. Thank you for the gift. I'm a good horse. More sugar cubes, please.
So it breaks it down by like 1,000 different ways. You can go day by day and like learn about what's been happening. It's a really good resource for just kind of catching up or keeping up with the current story. The only thing that I know and the only thing that I can tell you is that Shakira has sadly passed away.
Shiori is a chef.
That adds up.
She's working with Morden Ramsey. She made a potato salad.
There's just
Jonathan.
There's so much going on. This was announced after last week's episode was already recorded, and now it is started. It started like, and we're in the middle of the content right now when we're recording again.
Yeah.
So we will have to swing around for more of this later once it's actually finished.
I do like that it breaks it down by who the person is, like Peasant the Bay. Her job is supplier, her faction is rebellion, and her status is alive. So that's good for her.
Let's see how the day
you get
two.
the full breakdown of each day.
God, these write-ups are so like in depth.
They
Oh,
really
yeah.
are.
I was in for kind of the start of day one a little bit. And at the very start, a lot of it is, it's honestly just the talents themselves remembering their characters and kind of getting back into it again. Because it's been a little bit of time since the last chapter of content. So we gotta get that they themselves have to get refreshed and to decide what direction they're gonna take their stories.
I'm just gonna give you
Shoot.
Kiara's whole story. Kiara wakes up, sort of recognizes some people. She's excited for new adventures. She runs into her, or she finds her wife, Roora. And I love this. See Kiara Roora, freaky deaky taste for further information on their relationship. She was told she has to eat a cake in order to have children, because that's the one thing she wants is to have children. She goes and she eats the cake. What could possibly go wrong? The cake. Her throat tightened, as if she were strangulated by a rope around her neck. She choked and fell to her knees. And then she died.
Shakira.
So she ate a piece of cake and she died. And as she died, she fell into the water, which is why she's dead. Because she's a phoenix and she can't revive because she's wet. So she can't burn.
Huh.
Oh, but good news.
I was watching today, and some people visited her grave, which someone made. Go ahead.
Callie has a pet chicken and named it Shakira in her honor.
Oh, hell yeah. That makes sense. That's awesome.
Basically the next day after her friend died.
So, yeah. In real, what's the term we use? OOC. OOC. Out of character. Kiara is on a trip and she can't partake in any of this game going forward. So that was kind of her entire experience for this, unfortunately. Just timing didn't line up for her.
Yeah.
My understanding is that Narissa and Herb are kind of the ones to watch as they're both tripling down. Like, my understanding is that Elizabeth has been editing her sprite off stream to artistically prepare for like scenes of her getting sick and shit. So I was like, this is going to be intense.
Yeah, Narissa's like opening screen for this is the most fucking like 30 out of 10 effort thing I've seen. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Oh my god, these two. So while Shakira is dead and Gonathan and whatever Cece's called, Knight Immerkind, they visited Shakira's grave today. And they couldn't stop laughing because they opened, like, there's a chest there, and if you open it, just Shakira's body is in it. and stuff. So they like, oh. I thought she was still underwater. There's just already, like, if you just look at the clip highlights and stuff, there's already tons of really great moments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll watch this one as it develops. We're only on day 2 or 3. I think day 3 starts tonight, so there's still a lot to happen.
I've heard that Raura and Crony have been at each other again, just like they were last time.
Oh god, yeah. They've been already fighting over Tam Tender. Tam Dander.
I feel like this time the role players are probably going to overcorrect and have too few relationships, because the issue last time was there's too many. Like, everyone was way too gay.
It's almost June. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say it's like it didn't look like a relationship web. It looked like a spider web, and it was just nothing but gay tragedy.
Yeah, it's a lot of toxic Yuri, and I don't know what you expected otherwise.
Oh no, Jonathan and Bijou are no longer friends. They're enemies.
Oh no, when did this happen?
I'm trying to figure out. They now stand opposed to each other. Jonathan, for his part, remained adamant that Bijou still had good inside of her. Oh, Bijou's becoming evil. That didn't take long. What's that green line? Oh, they're friends.
Between Gonathan and what's Crony's name? Tam. Jonathan and Tam.
Tam Tender.
Yeah. Relationship protector.
The polar bear's name is Polar the Bear.
Yeah, somehow that adds up.
God, these girls are weird.
I love it.
Oh.
Okay, so there's going to be like some in-depth character studies and shit, I'm absolutely sure. Wait, is the hot pink one dead too? What happened? I don't know. We'll talk about what Iris got up to today in a little bit, but I think she's still a part of the game. Just don't think she played on day 2. A whole lot. Anyway,
Not everyone plays every day.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. It's all happening. Look for the compilations and the highlights because that's where you're going to get your best bang for your buck. And then outside of that, check out the website. And then if you really want to spend like 14 hours just watching Hololive content every day, and I don't blame you if that is what you want to do, do it. Sound like a plan?
Hell yeah, brother.
Cool. Anything else you want to talk about for EnRECO before we move on?
No.
Cool. Now we're going to be sad again because I would say they've been decimated, but it's actually worse than that because they've been halved. But half of Holostars JP have announced that they will no longer be streaming. Some of these are unofficial graduations. Some of these are official graduations. But the announcement, which I will now open and read verbatim for you, is announcement regarding the partial conclusion of streaming activities and future plans of Holostars JP talents. Thank you for your continued support of Hololive Productions and Holostars. Following our April 3rd announcement on Holostars JP's operational structure changes, we would like to provide an update regarding the Holostars JP talents plans on their streaming activities. Operational structure changes and talent discussions. In accordance with Holostars JP's operational structure changes, we held discussions with the talents individually regarding the future direction of their activities and personal visions. We would like to share the result of these discussions, which are as follows. Talents concluding their streaming activities. Hanasaki Miyabi, end date June 8th, 2026. Kishido Tema, end date June 8th, 2026. Rika, end date June 9th, 2026. Orandis, end date June 10th, 2026. Minase Rio, end date June 25th, 2026. Kageyama Shien, end date July 5th, 2026. So those are the folks that are leaving. Some of them are sticking around longer than others. A lot of that comes down to like events they'd already had planned, as I understand it, that were already paid for, and they were basically getting ready to do them. That was me. That was an editor's note. I'll continue reading now. Talents continuing their activities. Kanade Zuru, Estelle Leda, Yokoku Rabaru, Aragami Oga, Yatogami Fuma, Utsugi Uyu. While we understand that some of the news may be difficult for many, we kindly ask for your support regarding each talent's decision. So I'm going to stop right there, reading from their official announcement, and just say this really sucks that they're losing the 6 talents. Mm-hmm. They have very specifically worded this, as you might imagine, because some of the talents will still show up for events, but probably not going forward into the future. There's just some things that they're kind of wrapping up. But yeah, a lot of them are going to just be straight up graduating. So.
Yeah. And we were really not into the whole Holostars JP side of the fandom. We knew of them. We would occasionally see them around and know who some of them were. Some of them, I can probably confidently say there's at least one of them that I have never seen on a stream, period.
Mm-hmm.
which boys and the language gap, like it makes sense
It's
that
tough.
there's a lot that we wouldn't know personally, but
But like some of them that are graduating, I'm actually a little bit surprised. Like Rika, I think is probably the biggest one for me.
I'm really surprised by Auroron.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by any of them because their branch is effectively dead.
Yeah, you're right.
When you work for Hololive, the company who bought a studio, and you work for Hololive in Japan, and you're told you can no longer use the studio, you kind of you already probably felt like a second-class citizen to some degree. As a lot of people like to dramatize on the internet, but it's never been a secret that the male branch of Hololive has to work harder for less. When you're told that, like, basically, yep, your days of dedicated funding and support, yeah, it makes sense because everyone who's leaving are the people who think they can make something else work because they don't necessarily need to stick around in some place that's made it clear they don't really want them. And this is the kind of reaction I was expecting. Not to pretend to know more than I do, but this is how Japan is. They don't fire you. They just stick you in smaller offices until you get the point.
Yep, they allow you to move on your own like that. I am surprised actually that Rika's leaving too, but go ahead, Carlos.
Yeah, again, I'm not surprised either that we had finally a wave of announcements like this. Some of them, I was going to say, well, I even did say I was surprised that Rika was leaving, but I guess you mentioned, Cameron, that they could some of them are probably leaving because they know if they go on their own that they'll probably be all right.
Yeah, they've run out of reasons to stay at Hololive because what's Hololive doing? If Hololive isn't doing anything for them, what's keeping them at Hololive?
And if they decide to go indie or do something else, then they'll be able to do what they want. They're already not going to get support from this company anyway.
Yeah,
they may as well
support somewhere else.
they may as well either get support somewhere else or leave the company, and then they won't have company restrictions and they can just do what they want entirely.
And they won't have the company taking 30% of their profits.
Mm-hmm.
And they can use their real name.
Yeah, if they want to. Yeah, at any point, I guess we shouldn't be surprised that any or all of them are leaving, but there are a couple that I just sort of expected to stay that are leaving, and there's a couple that I'm surprised are staying as well. So it's interesting. Obviously, like they said, it was made on an individual basis, these decisions. So I can finish out reading here. Handling of services for talents concluding their streaming activities. Fan letters for talents who have chosen to conclude their streaming activities. We will accept fan letters that arrive on or before their final streaming date as listed above. Memberships and members-only content. Memberships and members-only content will be discontinued approximately 3 months after the talent's final streaming dates as listed above. Please note that the exact dates these services end will differ depending on the talent, so we ask that you take note of these dates separately. Although the time we have left each talent is limited, we hope that you will warmly support them until their activities come to an end. About the future of Holostars JP. As previously announced, Holostars JP will continue to work in tandem with its talents and with policies that prioritize individual activities. In addition, please note that this announcement and our previously released statement have no relation to Holostars English, which will continue to operate as a separate project. Please refrain from making direct inquiries to Holostars talent regarding this announcement. That's something that is important to note, as we didn't do that last time when we were talking about this because we thought it affected all of Holostars, not just JP. So,
not that they aren't going to be affected at all, but they are a separate entity, and they will continue to move on their own.
There you go. In closing, Holostars JP management would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to every fan who has watched and supported Holostars content up until now. It is thanks to your continuous encouragement that they have been able to come this far. We sincerely hope that the talents who have chosen to take a different path will continue to lead bright and fulfilling careers. We would also like to ask for your support and encouragement for the talents who will continue their activities moving forward. And that concludes their press release. So, that sucks. but it's not really surprising.
No, this is where I thought everything was going to go next. Because it definitely wasn't going to get better.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just very hopeful that the English side of things will be, consistent. That they'll stick around, and they won't have anything else happening to them.
Yeah.
It does just come to, I guess, goes to show you that at the end of the day, Hololive is a corporation, and when there's a downturn like we saw in their last report and everything, and they're going through troubles, then they're going to cut back where they can. And Holostars JP was the 1st place they looked and said, okay, well, that's it.
I'm honestly curious if it really was, if they really were actually like losing money or in resources, or if this was strictly just the company was cutting resources for other things that was guaranteed more profitable.
I think that Holostars JP was Yago's pet project, and at this point, they couldn't justify the expenditure anymore. If I'm 100% honest, if I'm like not, speaking with consideration as I probably should, I think that's probably just the case. Yago's always been a big supporter of the boys, and I understand and I get it, and it's definitely something that he was when the initial, Holostars JP was happening and everything. He's been a supporter of them since the very beginning, and he's always talked to them. He's talked to them often directly and everything like that, and I get that. I just think that they looked at the numbers and said, well, this is the least profitable. If it is profitable at all, it's entirely possible that it was not profitable as a division. But either way, the cuts have to go somewhere, because there have to be cuts whenever you are that upside down on your money. So, corporation's going to corp. It's just the way of things, unfortunately. And it sucks to be the one getting the axe, that's for sure.
Yeah, although that we're aware of, this wasn't a Brave Group situation where Brave Group was like actively hemorrhaging millions of dollars.
No.
That I am aware of, Cover was still very much profitable, probably even with the Holostars branch.
Yeah, but we talked about the fact they don't have explosive growth. They're not seeing the returns that they were, all of those things that they talked about in their report. And also, it's just a different environment. It's a lot harder to get going with talents and everything now. So I just think that the writing was
So here's what I would say.
Unfortunately.
While they did, I can't say for sure if they turned a profit or not. I was trying to skim real quick. It's important also to remember that like Yago and various other heads took a pay cut that is corporate for shit's fucked and we need to start doing things. And one of those moves was definitely looking at the things that aren't working and going, those stop. So for the same reason Hollow Earth stopped, we see Holostars JP wind down in this manner. I mean, heck, 6 of these people leaving, that's a lot of overhead gone. That's a lot less things to cover. That's less people to be on the lookout for, less management, less anything. And the people who are left, they cost less too. Let's focus on the stuff that's making money, like a whole new branch of Japanese VTubers coming out, the competitive school ones. Yeah.
Yep, they still got to try and put new things out there and everything. But
yep, and they will probably never
tracks too.
I'll be surprised if we have another EN boy branch, which kind of sucks because every burst of boys is a new bundle of energy and chaos. And
I mean, when was the last time we got a Hololive ID branch? Because there's only 9 of them. Like,
that does suck, especially since. Well, I wonder why too. They probably know that like ID wise, maybe they hit a cap, and they know not all of them are always going to be winners, but the ones that are going to be winners are going to be like insane. I don't say that to say anyone. I want to defend my ass real quick. I don't say that to mean anyone in Holo ID sucks, because I think all of them are fucking phenomenal and very unique. And I like having that sense of humor from that corner because they're crazy people. But there's a big difference between someone random from Hololive ID who does pretty good and Kobo.
Yeah.
Kobo did better than most EN girls.
Yeah, like it comes down to the fact that like if you really zoom out and you zoom out all the way, it's a money game. Everything's a money game.
We're doing this for money.
Yeah, definitely. We're not a corporation, actually, believe it or not, so we're not doing this for money.
I'm doing it for money.
Well, good luck on that, buddy.
I'm a corporation.
I don't think that's true.
I'm a sovereign citizen. I don't consent to being filmed. Carlos, put a black bar over my eyes so the government can't steal my vision.
All right, but only if we agree to make it a blurred censor bar instead.
Why? Is that easier to edit? Or do you just like
I'll
to
be in
blur?
your hotel room in 5 minutes.
I'll be in yours in 1.
Oh, wow.
Open up.
That's fast.
This would have been the
Anyway.
funniest time to pre-record me walking into your room. Fuck.
That's true. It would have been. Overall, this news sucks, but it is kind of expected at this point, especially after the news we got a month ago. So our hearts go out to the people that are affected, obviously, as far as their careers and everything are concerned. But it's fuck. I can't do anything about it. God damn it. If I had all the money in the world, I'd hire these guys to just keep doing what they're doing. But I don't.
Yep. Can only keep watching the EN boys as we can.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the other thing is it's on some level it's not our battle.
I know that I forget
Yeah.
which one, but I know one of the guys is literally having Gerard in for his like going away concert.
Yeah.
Yep. There's unfortunately only so much we can do as let's be honest, us and like 99% of our audience were never the target audience for Holostars JP.
I think if the three of us put our savings together in like a couple months' paychecks, we can maybe hire one of them for like 2 months, maybe.
Well, the other thing that you got to recognize is the fact that like if you're paying somebody 70,000 United States dollars a year, you're not actually paying that as a company to employ them. You're probably paying closer to $120,000 a year to just keep that person employed because their salary is separate from the total amount that you have to pay to employ someone. Because you also have to pay for insurance, you have to pay for equipment, you have to pay for if they're in an office, you have to have a building. Like there's a lot more that goes into having an employee at any given point in time than simply their salary. I had this discussion about AI earlier. Anyways, let's move on, shall we? Let's talk about some good news again. We're roller coaster shaped this week, up and down, up and down, just like that. Izigenia, those 4 new VTubers debuted.
Thanks, Nick. Now, whenever I'm disparaging this company, I know not to call it Izigenia. I'll just call it Easy Jenny.
There you go.
Yeah, let's go.
I watched one of the debuts. Cameron did too. He was there. Why is Cameron turning his light on? Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's a practical back there. Good job.
Should I turn the other one on? I'm on it.
Yes. Yes, you should. We were all thinking it. He just acted upon it.
I see.
For free?
Carlos, censor that.
Censor the grippers.
Don't
please.
blur that. Black that out. They can unblur it, Carlos. They know how.
Blur his eyes, but not his feet, Carlos.
I'm a sovereign
Also-
citizen, and you can only get it through my fansly.
Enhance. And go ahead and run it through 7 AI filters.
I'm gonna
zoom in of his grippers.
Please don't AI enhance my feet.
Oh, we're gonna like do it so much that your feet will look like they have extra toes.
I ask you as a friend, please don't AI enhance my feet for the feet market.
Cameron, even as a joke, no, we won't do that because fuck AI. Izigenia has debuted. They're lore focused around an alien substance called Izigenium, which heals you and makes you stronger in exchange for turning you part aminal. What happens when a sickly Victorian child is mixed with a otter? Well, you or otter find out by listening to our podcast talk about her. Her name's Eruu Claymie. She's cute. She's got a big spatula. That's her weapon. I like her.
We watched this in Nick's living room.
We did. She's going to do ASMR streams, and I support that. I don't care about the rest. It's all, like, I'm there.
A simple man with simple needs.
Eruu Claymie. That's the only one you care about. Not even the Wolfman that we'll talk about in a minute.
That's why I said her name right, and I didn't fuck it up and saying Claymine. I said Claymie. It's actually Claymie. I don't know what it is. Her name's Eruu. Just call her Eruu. We all know who Eruu is. She's the otter girl.
Even I know who Eruu is.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who Eruu is.
Shy girl that gained the power to speak up and gained friends. She is very white. With slight orange accents in her hair. And she also has greenish eyes, I believe. Would you say that's the right color?
Yeah, I would say that.
She's very tall. She's extraordinarily tall for an otter at 4'7" or 145 centimeters in height. That's the tallest otter I ever seen. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Guys.
Never seen one that tall.
She speaks English, but she does little bits and bobs of Spanish, Norwegian, Bulgarian, Polish, Russian, and Japanese. Nihongo Jozu.
Yeah.
She likes Dazatsu. She likes gaming, but she's not a gamer. I think she said that she was like a baby gamer or something.
Yeah.
She does ASMR, which she really likes. She likes doing art. She likes singing, and she likes doing watch-alongs. So you can do all of those with Eruu soon. She has goals, as every living human / otter should. She wants to get her own figure. She wants to do a cafe collaboration. She wants to get a voice acting role. She wants to be cosplayed. She wants to improve her Japanese, perform on stage, build her community, make friends, do VR ASMR. She wants to be happy, which is nice. And finally, she wants to trek to Mount Everest Base Camp. Normal.
Don't we all?
No. Fuck that. She's more than welcome to go do that. I have the opposite of interest in that. I would never want to do that personally.
Hello, everyone. As you may be able to tell, I'm currently much above the oxygen level. It's very cold. Let me dig out my 3DO. Okay.
Mario is missing and we have to find him.
She goes to do the suction cup thing where you hold the hands over the ears of the microphone, but you can hear the hands shaking. Like, all right, I'm continuing the trek. Talk to you later. Mount Everest is spooky. That's like an actual scary trek.
So here's the thing. That's the thing about Mount Everest. Would I climb a mountain? Maybe. Would I climb Mount Everest? Fuck no. Like, if I need an oxygen mask, it's too much. I don't want to do it.
We're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, like, it's 29,000 feet in the air. I don't want it. You can have it. Somebody else is all good for that. Like,
Outdoorsy stuff? Yeah, sure. Why not? Outdoorsy stuff where it is always cold and you can die. Yeah, I think I'd rather not.
Same. But I think one thing we can all agree on is that we like shoegaze, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And so does she. Which is why she put out a debut cover of Sun Faded. It's very shoegaze.
Very shoegaze.
Yeah.
It's good. We should lead with it's good.
Should we? But what if we want to save that for sweeps?
Then go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Nah, it's good. She
Yeah,
did
that's
really
what I
good.
fucking thought.
You're always right, Cam.
I'm always wrong.
You guys have anything else you want to say about Eruu? Eruu is really cool. I've
Cute.
hopped into one or two of her other streams since her debut already.
Mm-hmm.
She was playing a horror game today. She dealt with it very well. We're all very proud of her.
I think I believe I remember her mentioning that she does not like horror well, and proceeded to put like a couple of like more horror like games or something in some of her likes, and then she used the same thing. She said she liked shorter manga and content like that, and then put One Piece as one of her favorite manga.
That is exactly correct. She was playing Night Security today. That's what she was playing. She also did her debut 2.0, which was 4.5 hours long.
As
I've
is
not watched
normal.
that. Yeah, that's
As is the
very
goal
normal.
of any 2.0.
I'll have well, if I can find some time, I want to try stopping in with that one too. Honestly,
It'd be nice.
beyond just the normal debut stream.
Well,
Ooh, they're doing their full gen, like first big collab right now as we are recording.
are they? And it's also
Yeah.
interesting because they're a mixed generation. They have all three genders: male, female, and furry.
Oh, Eruu has their models on screen in order of height.
Oh, they're playing Gamble with your friends. That's nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, Cameron, it's your turn. Tell us about Shao An, the one that you were excited for.
Okay, so this is the part where I pretend I found time to watch him. He
100%.
streamed yesterday, right? All right,
But
so
you have to be
yesterday
nonchalant so that the audience doesn't catch on.
Okay, so like yesterday, instead of rotting in my bed for literally 8 hours straight playing Dragon Quest Dark Prince on the Nintendo Switch 2 and watching a 2-hour YouTube video talking about the hit show Dexter and why it failed and got worse over time and why the new season is shockingly good, I watched the new VTuber Shao An, who, if you go to his debut video, you'll see the first screen is his starting soon art, along with a little thing in the lower left-hand corner, which is a text that reads test as he tests the chat API integration of his debut stream. Oh, and then it starts right away. Okay, so like, hey, test is good enough. At least it is working. So like hides his shame fairly quickly. But I watched it so much that I kind of just want Carlos to tell me about him.
Oh, that's understandable. That happens sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you do something so much that you want someone else to do it, and I watched him a lot. So Carlos, like, I want to live fresh for. Pretend you saw him. Tell me what you think about him.
All right. So I don't know. Maybe you just got a little overstimulated with his debut.
Definitely.
It was a lot.
Definitely.
But Wolfman, he is the bad wolf. That is his official title. He is the bad wolf, capitalized.
I see. Is that a Doctor Who reference?
I don't know. Yeah, his debut was actually really creative.
Oh my god, yeah.
So he has a wonderful commentary voice. He actually had a little disclaimer message as after the lore video where it said, "Use headphones for a better experience." But yeah, I mean, from what I got from his actual lore, he is some sort of vigilante or criminal. I don't know which. It was not very clear from what I could tell. But the majority of his debut was him being interrogated. So it was like interrogation role play. And that's how
Yeah.
everything was shown off.
And that was for like the entirety of the debut, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, his debut is lightly themed after a mystery visual novel. All I'm gonna
Yeah.
say is whoever rigged his model, fucking bravo, because like when he's moving his head, the muzzle doesn't look weird, which is impressive because the muzzle looked a little weird in the art, but like it moves how you think it will.
Mm-hmm. When you have a lot of moving parts like that, it's very easy for one little piece to get missed. And then it kind of throws you off if you notice it.
Yeah, 100%. And it's rigging is very difficult. It is an absolute art. There's a reason Iris had to get a new model.
Yeah.
very much so.
But I mean, it was fun. Like, it was not a straightforward lore reveal. He didn't really reveal a lot of lore in general. Well, like information about himself, because nothing was really shown. Not very little was shown on screen. It was all acted.
He
Which
has
I don't know. It makes things more exciting.
he has a rich voice.
He really does, yeah.
So yeah, I don't, just because of the way he did things, it's kind of hard to talk about it because it's more of an experience.
I'm bad at describing voices, and I'm bad at describing anything, and my mom isn't proud of me. Anyways, his voice sounds like the middle ground between Nightmind and Jay Schlatt. Do with that as you will, but you will agree with me.
Do you mean Gravemind?
No. I mean Nightmind, the guy who did the fucking creepypasta videos. Is it Nightmind?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Nightmind. Nick Nocturne, who also used to be a VTuber, but I think he exploded and then stopped doing VTuber stuff because he wanted to focus on his highly successful horror channel. But he's a nice boy.
I'm gonna listen
he
to
had
his
a
voice
plush.
and I'll tell you what I think.
Okay. Just imagine it's also Jason. My mom's disowning me.
Yeah, if you like pitch Nightmind down 2 octaves.
Yeah.
I feel like.
That's why I threw in the J Schlatt, so there's a bit of that growl and a little bit of that deep resonance.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, YouTube, for recommending me this art of Alicia De Lentano from 3 weeks ago during Golden Week.
That's a hell of a fan art, I bet.
It's a pretty good fan art. You'll never believe what she wore for Golden Week.
Barely anything at all.
Yep. I up
The
thumbered
golden
it.
bikini. Good, as well you should. What took you so long?
I don't know.
So
YouTube
it's-
just didn't fucking give it to me during Golden Week, but YouTube's like, all right, that boy needs it now.
He's recording the podcast. Give him the boobs.
Boobertize.
So Shao
the boy.
An is a furry guy with a very impressive voice, and he did a role play stream for his debut. Is what we're
Yes.
saying.
Phenomenal.
Cool.
Phenomenal theming. He's playing Pragmata. He's doing Gamble with Your Friends with his friends right now. He comes recommended here at Super Chats, VTuber, invited on the podcast.
He does.
Thank you, Cameron. And thank you, Carlos, for doing the actual work. Would you like to tell us about Ruridori Kafka?
Sure.
Kafka-esque.
I was going to say it.
Knew it'd make you mad. Knew it'd make you mad. Blah, blah, blah.
This is so Kafka-esque.
This is so Kafka-esque.
What was the... Gregor Samsa woke one day to realize he'd been turned into a giant cockroach. No,
That's
it's too good. You need to watch The Producers. All right, never mind.
a classic. It's a I love The Producers.
Yeah.
Tell us about Kafka.
Tell me about Kafka.
Tell us about Kafka.
All right.
What about Kafka?
Well, one thing that you'll probably notice right from the beginning, just from her model, she definitely has was made, designed by an artist we're very familiar with.
Yeah, I just opened that. My brain finally went, that looks like Cell, and that looks like Cell, and that looks like Cell, and that looks a lot like Cell, and that bears a resemblance.
Very, very hardcore resemblance, especially since the color scheme is also the same.
Yeah.
Not that it detracts from her model or anything. It's very obvious who the artist was.
Yeah, that's fair.
But no,
Her voice
she
is
also,
really cool.
yeah, she has a pretty interesting lore too. She's a figure skater and singer, was in some sort of accident, hurt herself, took this mysterious potion that we mentioned earlier, and now she's a creature that has been healed. But yeah, it definitely seems like she's going to be focusing more on music, from what it seems anyway. She did sing 2 songs live in her debut. So Brave, Shine, and Bluebird. So right off, giving us more music.
Nice.
So just let us know what she wants to do. And actually, she was also I like when VTubers do this to show off that she's serious about like multi-language stuff. She did some of her debut in Japanese and some of it in English.
But she can also speak Spanish, Portuguese, and French.
Yes, and fluently. Wow. This is not I dabble in the language. This is I'm introducing myself in every language properly.
Holy moly.
Very cool. Very
Oh,
impressive.
she also she does workouts.
Mm-hmm.
Cardio and strength training and flexibility. She likes story games and Overwatch and horror games.
Spicy food.
She does like spicy food. Bulldog.
Oh, she likes
Sriracha.
Bulldog.
She's got her stupid head on what songs she likes to sing. Move your stupid head. Oh, damn it. Anime songs, Vocaloid, J-Rock, J-Pop. Oh.
Yep.
Dislikes making mistakes when singing. Oh, fuck. You're moving too quick, lady. Microphone feedback, cicadas, and motion sickness. Oh, I see.
Yeah, she does not like those.
Did you include anything in the notes about her giant whirligig hair?
I mean, to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking a photo of her to the barber next week.
Okay. I look forward to that result. That's gonna be great. You're gonna fucking slay.
I'm gonna look so hot because that's something I can do.
That is some
Hell yeah,
big
Cam.
fancy hair.
It really is.
But yeah, a couple of other things. She's 170 centimeters, and she is old enough to drink. Do not ask how old she really is, though. That is rude.
It is rude.
Old enough to drink.
Am I allowed
what?
to? At all?
All right. I have an idea. Can I pitch something?
You're allowed to.
So you hit 21, and now you're old enough to drink in the States. In the UK, I think it's like 18. Here's the issue, though. Is you stop evolving. So, like, why do MMOs die? It's that, like, you hit level cap too quick, and now there's nothing to do. I think we should stagger this content. I think we should have multiple ages of when you can drink what. And I think to really give players, people, something to look forward to is I think when you drink 50, you should be able to eat. You should be able to drink Michael's surprise as like a capstone.
And what is that? I'm guessing
Michael,
it's a
I'm not
surprise.
50. Yeah, you don't get to know.
Was it
But
there,
aren't you?
Cameron? The first thing that comes to mind when you mentioned that was that Futurama joke.
Oh shit! Fuck! Oh god! Oh no! Was there a Futurama joke? Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh.
It was the old professor.
Oh, yeah.
that-
Oh, whenever he gets euthicized, so he becomes younger. They're just like, according to my measurement, you're roughly 100 years old. And he's like, oh, I'll need a fake ID to rent ultra porn.
Yeah. Okay. Damn it! Damn it! I was just making a Futurama joke, but worse.
That's everything we do is a Futurama joke, but worse, dude. Just don't worry about it.
Literally, like the funniest people in the world made 2 shows in a row. Fuck me. I'm no one.
Same. You're someone to me, baby. All right. Anything else you want to tell us about Kafka? Otherwise, we're gonna roll along to Sedric.
I mean, she seems nice, and like a lot of her goals and everything were all music oriented too. I liked how
focused.
I liked how specifically one of her goals was she wants to be on the first take.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a big goal.
Yeah.
Well, she is a musical polyglot, so you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Rooting for her.
Anything can happen.
And she did have a debut cover of Dark Aria, which is from the Solo Leveling.
Oh, cool. Very nice. So go check her out as well. And then finally, we land on Sedric Alfiere.
Alfiere.
Sure, why not?
Let me pull him up. Let me pull him up. Let me pull
This is
shit up.
some kind of boy. Seems to be a boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what's happening? The gates are falling. The boys are getting in. He covered Bibbidi Bobbidi.
You sure did.
He did.
That's not what the song's called, but I just fucking shoot my shot every time I see the name of it. I don't even read it anymore. I just bib.
Make some noises. We're all just naked apes. Do we do our best?
Me in the retirement home about to die. I'm gonna miss you, Grandpa.
What is he saying? No one knows. All the other weebs are long dead after the wars.
It's like whenever there was only one bird left of its kind, and now no other bird was left to hear its mating call.
Yep.
Oh, that
exactly
actually makes me
what it
sad.
is.
Anyways, tell us more about this boy.
The 52 hertz whale. Never mind. Let's talk about VTubers again.
Yep, come on.
He was laid off from his job, and in order to
Rude.
find a new job, he took the same substance that everybody has been taking, and now he is a Doberman bodyguard.
25-inch biceps.
Yes, he specifically had a line on his page to talk about that. Along with his height and his shoe size.
All good information in case I need it.
Okay.
Why is his height in centimeters and his shoe size in inches? Is
I
this some
don't
kind of
know.
Canadian? I've been tricked so many times.
Oh, he has
190 centimeters, 25-inch biceps, 13-inch shoe size. Speaks English, Tagalog,
Yes.
and Korean. Cool. Likes Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Persona Royale. I see. League of Legends, Valorant, and Overwatch.
Yes.
Likes anime, Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto, and House MD, my favorite anime. Gregory House is my favorite MC.
More mouse bites.
Less mouse bites, more mouse bites. Dislikes flying cockroaches, bad drivers, and overeating. Cool.
All right. So you remember how the other ones we mentioned, like, you have some pretty realistic goals, and then we get to this guy, and he's shooting for the moon, every single one of them.
Million subscribers. Anime OP/ED feature. Magazine cover feature. Those don't exist anymore. Good luck. Virtual concert stage. music and gaming sponsorships. Original EP World Tour. And you know what? You got to aim for the moon if you're going to fucking get there.
Gotta try.
If you want to have a chance, you got to aim high. And then, as mentioned by Cam, he did a debut cover of Bibbidi-Bobbidi.
And he did sing Where Our Blue Is from Jujutsu Kaisen. He did that live.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. I mean, he's a good singer. I will
What
give
a
him
good
that.
boy.
Good boy. Oh, don't make me do that.
He's a Doberman.
He might watch this.
He's a Doberman man.
He's a Doberman. He is
Doberman
a Doberman man. Or a Boiderman.
Ladderman? No, that's a different thing.
That's an occupation.
Anyway.
Professional ladderman.
Sounds cool. He's into a bunch of cool stuff, and he's got really big goals for the future, so there you go.
Yep.
Go check him out, as well as all the other talents from... How do I say this? Izigenia.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
They're all really cool. And they all seem like they're really doing some interesting stuff. So
What a solid group. I hope to hear of them doing well, especially since this is a very ambitious org.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no other way to put it. There's money in it. There's talent in it. They're trying to make something happen. And I'm just
they're
hoping
still
they
recruiting
can
people?
make it. Yeah, like, holy shit. And I'm auditioning right now. Hello, YouTube.
Hello,
I'm lonely.
Izigenia.
And I'm sad. I'm willing. Listen, I know in all that lore they only took the drugs pretend, but I'll take the drugs for real. Hire me. Send me VTuber model in the drug. I'll take it. I will be your money. Me make it all the time. Yum.
You're hired, kid.
Let's go.
All right, pick your animal. Who are you gonna be?
Ooh, what's your
I'm going to
persona?
be, my animal's going to be streaming full episodes of Dragon Ball Z till they take down my channel.
I
Got like
see the
20 minutes going.
You got no. If you go on Twitch, you can make it.
Oh, inshallah, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Oh, let me just head Shallah right past you.
Oh,
Okay, hang on. Voice actors. There's like at least like one of you watching this. If you have a good one, I'll pay you $10 to do do Midwest Dragon Ball. Thank you.
oh, let me just Kamehameha there, bud.
Oh, let me just scoot on past you. Don't
Did
go
I
if you
show
don't
you
mind. I'm charging
guys-
up my special beam.
I'm gonna go ahead and place my hand very
oh,
the tiny little Mono Monet print.
For audio listeners, I was showing something erotic and reacted politely.
It was Mono Monet in a bunny outfit. It's pretty great. I bought a print of that at Oshi Uplink and forgot to show it off.
Oh. Well, I got. There you go. I just have this sitting next to me currently. There you go.
Carlos finally received the pillow.
I have
It's the
finally
pillow.
received it.
It's the Shiina pillow.
I have the
I like
other
that.
side of that too.
It even has
She was a
sad.
lot more upset in that one.
She is.
I typically display the regular smiling side.
Right, because you're happy.
Carlos, cut this part out, but go ahead and show us the sad side again.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that's the side you look at when you need to finish. Thank you for cutting that out, Carlos.
You're
Cameron,
welcome.
how are you feeling, Cameron?
Carlos, can you cut me out?
Oh my god. Let's talk about news bits.
News bits.
We got some model updates. We're going to do them all in a big row here. We'll start off with the fact that Chio Chompy now has a 3D A happy
Let's
anniversary
see.
to Chio Chompy, and congratulations on the 3D. Very, very cool. Looks very nice. Himamiya Rie from Face Connect also is in 3D now. Congratulations to Rie.
Congrats. She
Very
actually, hers was a, it was a showcase. I didn't have time to watch it, but her 3D showcase is not really a showcase exactly. I mean, there's definitely there's some call-ins in there. There's actually, oh wow, she had Ushio Ebi in for that.
Oh wow.
But yeah, she did a lot of music with hers,
Mhm.
and she is a fantastic singer. Like, she's one of the people that goes hard with that in Phase Connect. So I want to get back to this and like watch it for real.
Very fair. One thing that I want to get back to is the fact that Pio or Peo, depending on who you are and how you want to say it, I don't know what's correct anymore. And frankly, I'm too tired to learn right now. Has had a 3.0 model update, and it's really, really nice. So congratulations to her. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Indeed. And then finally, Fuziki Miki Gyaru.
Yes.
She's Gyaru now.
I don't know if that's what it exactly was. I missed the beginning of the stream. I clicked on this stream specifically because it said, "Forgive me for what I'm about to do."
What does that mean?
I don't know. She played games with her Gyaru outfit. Like, I don't know. Maybe I am just not in. I'm just not up to date with her community and lore enough. I watch her streams every once in a while, but I consider myself a tourist watcher of hers.
Well, she played Forza Horizon 6 for like 4 hours. So that's cool. But I don't even see anything about her being a Gyaru.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Her stream titled "Forgive me for what I'm about to do."
Oh.
guess you
That's it. She's also a
Good for
cat.
her. Why not?
I wish I was a cat.
Why?
No reason in particular, just anything would be better.
Let's see. Well, Haachama put out a Shibuya vlog. Does that help?
Yes.
That's good. Yeah, she went to I think she went to 6 different cafes in this video.
Yeah. This was basically this was Shibuya cafe tour.
Yeah. Which was really cool either way. It was just really partially funny and partially sad that she was just like, I can't get anything to eat here because I'm on a diet. And then she would go to the next cafe and be like, I also didn't get anything to eat here. I hate my diet. It just got progressively worse.
That's a sad
And eventually,
life.
I think she's like, I got this coffee jelly. I ate a bite of it because I'm on a diet. Just like,
Oh my god. You can have a little less diet.
She's showing all these pictures of this food because she's like, I was visiting all these places with my mom. My mom ordered food while I watched.
Yeah.
Aw. Aw.
Oh man, poor creature. It's like actually it's worth watching. It's like 6 or 7 minutes long. It's like a perfect little vlog.
Yeah.
She does show off a bunch of really cool places that if you're going to be in Shibuya anytime soon that you probably would actually like to check out because they are really neat. They're little bespoke coffee shops and things like that. So
Yeah.
definitely worth a watch.
And this is in full English.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, on one hand, yes, she's Japanese. Her English is a little awkward at times when she's speaking full English. She uses a lot of English language that is shockingly complex for someone that this is their second language.
Oh, yeah,
She
good.
really knows her stuff.
Nice. So yeah, check it out. It's a good watch. Zentreya joined Socks.
She did.
That being
Thank you, Cameron.
SVA.
Yeah, and
Thank you, Cameron.
This was pretty fucking surprising, huh?
Yeah. But I don't
This
know.
was apparently in the works for like 6 months, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know details about this, just that it happened.
I think I looked into it a little bit, and it basically boils down to Zentreya wanted to be in an org, and Socks has a great vibe.
That's pretty much it. I also do appreciate the fact that, like, literally the next day, Socks was like, please stop emailing us asking if you can join. We're not currently bringing in talent. Like, they were like, we will either reach out to you if we're scouting, or we will announce that we're accepting applications. Please do not just email us. And then what was really funny to me was Malfina in the comments being like, oh shit.
You don't get to join now. We had auditions open. We did shut.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, Zentreya is fucking huge. There's no other way to put it. So her joining a goofy doofy org like Socks, or one of their talents still is an MS Paint avatar. Scrimbo's still out doing the good work.
Scrimbo fucking rules. He just goes to the gym and eats brickin'. Like,
I only watched like a couple clips of it and haven't gone around to the second one, but I know him and Dr. Socks himself do a couple streams together where they talk about aliens.
Like Alien Mixture, another member of Socks VTuber agency?
No.
Allie's cool. I like her. I need to watch more Allie.
You need to watch more.
That's true. And Malfina. I do like a Scottish woman. I think they're cool.
Do you? Oh, do you?
I think they're cool. All right. Let's talk about music, shall we?
Music.
All right.
The Hololive EnRECO theme song, Freaky Deaky Love, is now available for your auditory enjoyment.
This is the theme song for Chapter 3.
It sure is. It features the singing talent of Kiara Takanashi, Heikos Bales, Koseki Bijou, and Raora Pantera.
Wow.
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 Whoa! Yeah, it's a cool upbeat song. It's got good effects. It's got good beat, good musicianship.
It's got that Hololive.
It's definitely a Hololive song. Very well produced. What do you got there, Cam?
Nothing.
Okay, that's all right. Do you have any room in your heart, Cameron, for Rooney Ruse's new song?
Yes, I checked.
Good.
It's good.
It's called Prey. Not like an animal that is used for fodder. Yeah, not like that. Like the worship of a deity.
Oh, like Haachama.
Or I guess not necessarily worship, but communion with a deity.
Yeah. An evil woman song, if you will, because she's evil and a woman.
That's how you like them. Evil.
Yep. She's good. She was put on this earth to make bangers.
And I will say, if you have not listened to this yet, Cam, you need to.
I listened to it.
I was going to say, I don't know if this is necessarily a banger so much as it is like a trudge, but like in a positive way. It's very...
I'll just say this
dramatic.
out of the music, this is very strongly my highlight of the week.
Yeah, I like
beautiful.
Rooney's vibe. She really puts her whole ass into it. Okay, thank you everybody for following that up quickly so I didn't hang in the air like that. Yep.
Sorry, what were you
Fuck
talking
me,
about?
I guess. Nothing, I don't know.
It's a really pretty song.
Very
she puts
pretty.
her whole ass into it. Just keep the conversation moving after I say it. That's all you have to do, just one time.
Yeah, she really slams her cunt into it, Cam. You're right.
Hell yeah, dude. I really do agree. I think it's a good song. So, yeah.
Fuck.
I really like how
It's
she
like
does
this
it.
dramatic, sad, like heartfelt song. Fucking booty cheeks clapping. Am I right, boys? God damn. This shit hits
Listen.
harder than my stepfather.
Oh boy, this is an episode.
There's a lot wrong right now. Poor Rooney Ruse deserves fucking so much better than us right now.
We're sorry.
For this like masterpiece of a song that she just put out.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. The video is like wonderfully illustrated. The lyrics are deeply moving and touching, and we're just like the fucking worst humans on the planet.
This is what we do, and for some reason people like it and encourage it. Oh,
I guess that's fair. This is actually a beautiful song. Please go listen to it and support it.
Please
It's
do.
wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Covers then. Kobo covered Night of Firmament. This sounds like a title of a video game song.
I'm big
It
into
sounds
Firmament.
like a fantasy video game song. I don't know what it's from. I attempted to search it very quickly, and I didn't get anything out of it, other than it says Citus Rayark.
Rayark.
How is Citus? A rhythm game.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
we can stop there.
Citus is
I
a
looked up.
collection of rhythm games developed by Taiwanese game developer Rayark.
I thought I had heard of this before, but that makes sense now, and also makes sense why I've never tried it. It is a mobile game.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Disgusting. But I'm glad Kobo likes it. That's what matters. She did a good job covering it.
Yeah.
All of V4 Mira I got together and sang Shikairo Days, which is the opening theme from that. I have firsthand reporting I can add to this.
Oh,
I
really?
confirmed earlier during a Page Turner stream. I stopped by and I asked her if it hurt when she shed her antlers. She said no.
that makes sense. Paige doesn't feel
She
much
said-
pain. She's very big and
Yeah,
strong.
She also claimed that she was. Well, we'll get into that. We'll talk about her stream later.
Okay.
But yeah, she basically said they just pop right off. It's not a big issue. It's a fun song. It's a fun, silly song, and it's got
It's
all
a
of
fun,
the four
silly,
Mirai
silly
girls.
song.
They did a really good
Animated by
job
the
singing
same
it.
studio who made Attack on Titan.
You can't be serious all the time.
You know,
I like that anime a lot. I like this cover a lot. It's a really good OP.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it.
As it turns out, there is more to the song than the
Yes!
5 seconds of meme that everybody knows.
100%.
Bro. People sleeping on a banger.
It's such a good song. All right, go check it out. You know what it is. Go listen. Taiga Torigami covered Through the Fire and Flames, bringing me right back to Guitar Hero.
It's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nick's getting up. Nick stood it up. Nick's going someplace.
Now, audio listeners, Nick stood in the corner. He does something. He's returning slowly to his chair.
I had to
Nick
close my
seats
window.
himself. He closed his window, emotionally and physically.
Mm-hmm.
Nick just rubbed his eye.
Thank you, Cam.
I'm just helping out our audio listeners.
You're doing great. You're doing so good. God, you're beautiful. Who's that with you?
No one.
Oh, okay. This is a badass cover of Through the Fire and Flames. Good
Love
job.
that song. I used to
It
listen
is.
to it on the drive home from middle school and imagine anime fights in my head.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
what that music is for.
The issue is like the song is so long, so the fight has to be really complicated.
Oh god, you run out of super moves after like the first 3 minutes. Like,
You're like, fuck.
We're like-
Are the bad guys still going? What can they even do at this point?
Jesus Christ, how many minions does he have to kill?
Will his battle ever be over? So far away.
Well, there you go. We've come full circle. Now you have an anime girl singing the song for you.
Even better.
Anime is real.
Let's go.
Uh,
Hime Hina covered Iris Out.
Yeah.
This is the famous VTuber duo music people, right?
Yep.
And then the song, this is the one from the Reze Arc movie, right?
Yep.
Yes. So, yeah. It was a fun cover. And I don't know. The fact that I haven't really checked out a lot of their music. But hearing a duo sing the song like this was interesting. So,
Yeah, it's good. It's neat. I like it. It's
yeah.
version 700 of Iris Out, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Pio/Peo covered Hana no Uta, which is, I think, flower song. Oh, that's right. It is a flower song.
Hane no Uta. Why do I know that song? Why do I know that name? Is that the Pikmin song?
Is
Okay.
it?
Okay. Whenever I searched this. I searched Hana no Uta. I got 2 results. One of them, it's the abbreviation for an anime from like 2012. The second one, it's a song from the Fate Heaven's Feel movie trilogy. I listened to the song. It is neither of them.
Fuck me. Oh, so it's not the Pikmin song. What was the Pikmin song called that made me go, huh? I googled
Well,
Pikmin
I found
song
the
and
original.
got rid of Penrose's fucking video. Ayo no Uta. I no Uta was the Pikmin one. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's a love song, by the way. I is love. So it's Song of Love. Yeah, I found the original, Carlos. You tried really hard, and I respect that, but it was linked in the description of her cover.
I know, it takes you to a Nico video.
Yeah, that's
And
the original song.
And I looked at it and I'm like, okay, I don't know what this is, but I guess this is the original.
That's all it is. It's a song. We'll ask the
Just some-
comments to provide further context if needed. I'm sure they'll
Thank you.
oblige. My cat arrived. He's here now. So yeah, that's all the covers.
We did it.
So let's move on to our favorite stream moments of the week.
Favorite stream moments of the week.
There's been a lot of Forza content, boys. I don't know if you're aware.
I'm aware.
So I'm going to go down through the list here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about all of the ones that I watched. Chihaya, as mentioned last week. Oh, by the way, there's Itasha in the game. There's a bunch of different folks. There's like Fubuki cars driving around and shit, and like Minto cars and all kinds of stuff. There's a bunch of
I saw someone tried their best to recreate Ina's peanut.
Itasha. Peanuts!
Yeah.
Yeah, that car is in this game. That is the Peel P50. So it makes sense.
Somebody managed to wrap it as close as they could to make it look like hers.
Dark purple.
That's funny.
Chihaya had a moment where she was just, I mean, Chihaya has been playing this game since it came out a lot. And I respect it. She really loves cars. She's a car dork. She's a car nerd. There's a clip, she at some point started just fucking around, which is really funny, where she now like drives in first person and has her 3D model turned around so it looks like she's actually behind the steering wheel. Like,
Cute.
Yeah.
I love
yeah,
stuff like
she's
that.
having a lot of fun with that. She's done a thing where she was like there's a mode where you can just stand around the car, and the cars are beautifully rendered. And so she was like in 3D, just standing next to the car, like taking photos. Like,
That's something that once upon a time, Fauna was very well known for in her trucker streams.
Yeah, exactly. Very similar vibes on that. But she was like going through and being like, "Oh, the NSX has a 6-cylinder engine. I didn't realize that." And she's like going through, and she's like, "Where's the spare tire stored at?" And she's like looking in the frunk and or in the air intake stuff, and she's doing all this stuff, and she's like just going over like every aspect of the Honda NSX from the 90s and stuff. And like it's just fun to watch her get like really into the specific cars and like kind of nerd out over them. It's really good for that. Pecora played the game. She is just Pecora. She is chaos. She is all over the place. There's a lot going on. She's, doing a bunch of stuff. Miko really wanted to get an Impala. She loves the Chevy Impala for some reason. So she bought one and painted it black, which was really cool. And then she tuned it up and she raced a Shinkansen, which was great. She actually managed to beat it. She was faster than the Shinkansen. She was going like 300 kilometers per hour. So very cool.
I watched the clip of that too a little bit ago. Who was it?
Probably Okayu.
Because I think it was the Okayu clip. Because Okayu did that too.
But she was in a K truck.
But she was in a K truck, and she tuned a K truck to go was like 180 kilometers per hour, which unfortunately was still not fast enough to beat the Shinkansen. But
yeah, I think the Shinkansen goes at like 220. So like Miko could beat it, but you can't beat it with a K truck. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how tuned you make it. Okayu did eventually buy her dream car though. Miko got her dream car, which was the old Impala, and then Okayu got a G-Wagon. And that's her dream car, is the Mercedes G-Wagon. So she was psyched about that. Iris accidentally played this game for 8 hours today. I tuned in at one point and I was like, "Oh, I'm glad that she's playing it." She was playing it with a sim setup too. She had a race wheel that with force feedback and everything.
Oh my god.
Which she had to turn down because it was like she hurt herself accidentally at one point because it like ripped the wheel out of her hand and it hit her finger and hurt her. She was like, but Iris also got bullied by chat really hard and she was very upset about it. And not in a sad way. She was like, "Stop following me on Xbox. If you follow me on Xbox and try and send me messages, I'm going to be mad at you and I'll hate you forever. Don't do it." And then just like bink, 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 bink. Like, everybody's following her Xbox account.
Oh, yeah.
And then someone helpfully in the chat is like, "You can set it so people can't follow her." And she's like, "Well, I can't do it right now. I'm in the middle of the stream." That was at like 30 minutes in or something. And then like she streamed for 8 hours. So, which was great because afterwards she tweeted and was like, "I was streaming for 8 hours." So I think she likes Forza, guys. I think she enjoys the game.
I think she does too.
That's good. I'm happy to see that. Subaru was playing it today. I think it's funny because like it started off with just Chihaya and then like there was her playing it for a couple days, and then Miko picked it up, or then Okayu picked it up, and then Miko, and then Pecora, and now Subaru played it today, and like it's just slowly spreading through JP. But it is like a perfect game for them. Frankly, it takes place in Japan, so they're like driving through and they're like, "Oh, I know this area. I'm in Shibuya." Like, "Oh, I know this area. This is Ikebukuro and stuff."
Yeah, because I think it was also in the Okayu clip I watched where, she reached the point and she's like, "All right, I'm gonna go race the train," and then she's like, "All right, where's the train?" Looks off. It's like, "Oh yeah, I know that street." Drives up the street. Yeah, the train track is right up here.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because like it's all miniaturized and shrunk down, but it is all very representative. Like they did a really good job with landmarks.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 60-second. Henya played it, and Henya was a little chaotic with it. She put up a short video of like highlights from it, and my favorite part of it is either at the very beginning where she just screams, "Take the wheel, Jesus," and then just like slams the full acceleration on. Or at one point whenever she wrecks and then just yells, "Rewinding is for pussies, Dio," and then fucking keeps driving. So good. God. Carlos, Shiina played this game. She had a full racing setup that was really funny because she was asking people what one she needs to buy, and then eventually they got her onto the Logitech G29, which is like pretty much the standard for anybody that's getting into racing sims at all. So
Yeah, Shiina was having a good time playing this game too. I didn't watch her for like a long time playing it, but yeah, it was fun.
that's good. I'm glad that she got to play it. Again, it's a very popular right now. Like everybody's kind of jumping in on it, which is nice to see.
And using a setup like she was using, that would be probably like the most fun way to do it.
I keep
honestly
looking at them, but I can't justify the price right now, unfortunately. But I really want one. I want one so bad. Mint Phantom played it. It was really great because there was a Minto Itasha in the game that somebody made, and then somebody put it on their car and then tracked her down to show her it in the game.
Oh boy.
Which was really funny because she was like parked next to a gas station, and then they just slammed into the gas station in front of her, and she was like, "Oh!" And then she got into photo mode and took pictures of it and looked at it and stuff. It's a really cute Ita as well. It's nice. Also, Pio played it, and she had a ton of fun with it. I watched a little bit of her. I couldn't watch too much because I was probably going to have a heart attack because she is made of like sugar and sweetness. It was very, very cute watching her drive around. That was really cute. All that to say, in this list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these VTubers are fully Japanese VTubers. 8 if you include Iris. Which means that Xbox has sold at least 7 copies of this game in Japan, which might be a record for Xbox games sold in Japan. It's got to be close.
Xbox couldn't even sell an RPG with Akira Toriyama's art to Japan.
No, they couldn't. They tried, and it didn't work.
Rest in peace, Blue Dragon.
But they can sell a PC version of an Xbox game to a bunch of different VTubers. And the other thing was that, like, again, last week I said this, Chihaya was just like saying during her streams that she was like really excited that whenever people were watching her and they were like, I think I'm going to buy this game. And she was just like, I love that that's happening right now. That's really great because she's spreading the car love.
Mm-hmm.
This is the game I've been waiting for a long time, and I'm really excited, and I love watching everybody play it, and I love watching all of them race the Gundam in it, and it's not really a Gundam, it's Coke Zero Gundam, but
It's a mech.
I love that. Yeah, exactly. That's everybody's enjoying racing Chaser Zero, the giant mech, and everybody's like doing the big events in the game, and there's just so much, like, it's just so much fun watching everybody like pick out what different, like, everybody's got like their fast car and then their stupid dumb car that they just love, which, like, I've been driving around in my McLaren my Mercedes AMG 1 or whatever that can go 300 miles an hour and all this crazy shit if I actually need to get something done. But if I'm not driving that, I'm driving a Ford Escort Cosworth, or I'm driving a Nissan POW. And the Nissan POW is purely for my own enjoyment. I love that car more than anything. It goes like 40 miles per hour. It's slow as dog shit, and I love that car so much despite the fact that it's just slow as hell. So it's just funny watching everybody pick out the cars that they love and either tuning them up or just like buying a couple different cars, and like seeing what people go for is really interesting. So it's neat. It's a neat time for me personally in the VTuber space. Cameron, who the fuck is that?
Did you see any other streams?
I watched a stream earlier today featuring Paige Turner. Oh, there she is. That's the girl. Look at her. Where's her chud son?
Orphanage for the day.
God,
You'll be
damn
back.
it, Paige Jr.
She can't read at this time, so please don't say anything.
That's okay. I believe. That's Paige Turner. I watched
my
Paige
God.
earlier today. I was feeling chatty,
Different.
I guess, today. So I was chatting in her stream.
Okay.
Why? What were you?
On
what
the
did you think I was
company
going to say?
account.
Yeah, on the company account.
On the fish soup, because you have your own account, right?
Yeah, but I was using @SuperChatsPod.
Okay. So, saying things that me and Carlos would agree with, right?
Yeah. She was just doing a silly little Zatsu stream. I was representing us well. I can't really say a whole lot of what she was saying, but it was really good, very hinged, very normal.
Is that the stream that? That it had to have been that stream that I got a notification on my phone. I pick up my phone and I look at it. Paige Turner. I am looking at you.
Yep.
I put my phone back down.
I'm glad you put your phone back down because I hopped into that stream fucking immediately instead of putting my phone back down, and I was immediately just sending like eyeball emojis and stuff. Because that was like the first thing that she said in response, because I put 2 like eyeball emojis, and then she was just like super chats pod, and then just stared at the screen for like 15 seconds. And then things progressively went downhill from there. It was a really fun stream. Like I said, it was just a fun Zatsu. She's getting ready for June, which is next month, which is going to be, a big month for everybody. So very proud month.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it
Very
was just a fun stream. This is where things proceeded to go from like really funny and enjoyable, because I'm not even going to lie. Like, Paige is so fucking out of pocket sometimes that she'll just say whatever fucking thing is happening and I will just bust up laughing.
Yep.
And like it's so funny. And then she raided into Dr. Nova, which was also like very much Dr. Nova, who is Paige Turner's mom, I think, is what the established lore is. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then Dr. Nova was doing a Zatsu where she invented a sweat box for anime women and explained it like 6 times because people kept joining the chat or rating or whatever. And then I joined at this point with Paige, and I was like, it's Dr. Nova. She's in a bikini. Cool. There's obviously fire everywhere. So the first thing I ask, of course, is I say, "Oh, hi, doctor. Chat, is the doctor cooked?" Which she read, and I was just like, "Yay, she read a thing. Woo!"
Yay. She knows.
But I proceeded to hang out there until it was a fun stream. She explained that, so she designed this thing. She basically, like, if you rip all of the fan blades off of a fan in your brain, right? Okay, there's a little fan, the desk fan. It has 4 blades on it. You break off all of the 4 blades, right? So you got like up, down, left, right. You replace them with silicone tongues, like human tongues, but they're made out of silicone. And then you turn the fan on, and the idea is that you have a woman, parentheses willing. It has to be a willing woman. Consent is key, as we all know. That's the most important thing at any point.
First rule of science.
And as she sweats, you put this up against her armpit, and it scoops the sweat as it comes up and then deposits the sweat into a bowl, which you then collect later for use. I don't think we defined what use, but for use. Alternative design B, or maybe even in addition to, was a box that you put the woman in. Again, willing woman. And she like sits on a grate, sort of, and then there's like heaters in the room to warm her, and there's 2 handles above that she holds on to, and then coming down in front of her is like a big hamster water thingy so that she can remain hydrated. You give her a TV on the wall. It's very nice. She's enjoying her time. But then you just, like, as she sweats, it like drips down, and you harvest that way.
So there is
for
an
use.
issue of that, though. Is like you're having an assumption of the validity of the fluids, but when you cast such a wide net, you could get anything.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you're gonna get different things, but
And clearly, like some girl sweats better than other regions.
Well, that's why you do like an 80%, which is the great method, and then you do 100% because you can guarantee with the tongue method that it's 100%.
Yeah, kind of like ethanol and gasoline. Like the government has mandated they're fucking diluting our girl sweat.
And then Dr. Nova realized she forgot to do her taxes, so she did her taxes on stream.
Oh my god, she shouts Ren for help.
And then Dr. Nova was like, "Oh no, I have a meeting in like 7 minutes." And what was really funny was Alias no showed up in chat and was like, "Hey." And then Dr. Nova's immediately like, "Yes, I know there's a meeting. It's in 7 minutes. I'll be there." And everyone's just like, "Your mom came to pick you up." Like, she's like, "Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like." Is like my mom showed up to pick me up for the fucking meeting. Like, oh man,
That's so fucking funny.
it was just a really fun stream. Like, again, I had a very V4 Mirai day. She raided into Penny Puffball, who I watched for a little bit. Penny Puffball, British. Parentheses positive. That's not a slur anymore.
It's nice.
She was watching. Are you familiar with the cheese wheel chase?
Yes.
The downhill cheese wheel thing. Shockingly,
Yes, it's
I'm
awesome.
familiar with this too. They take a cheese wheel, they roll it down a hill. Everybody chases it. The first person that catches the cheese wheel wins the cheese wheel. It's very dangerous. A lot of people break
They chase
their
it by
collarbones.
rolling. They roll down the hill to chase it. They don't run down the hill. They just kind of
run
they
until
let
they
gravity
roll.
go. Yeah.
Either way, first person to get the cheese wins, right? What do they win? They win the cheese wheel. So
A valuable item.
it is actually valuable, shockingly so sometimes. So she was talking about it, and she's strategizing with her chat about how they can be the ones that win the cheese wheel next year. They were watching like interviews with the winners and like strategizing and stuff. It was pretty fun, pretty cool. I hopped over to Rem at this point because Rem, again, I'm on a V4 Mirai kick freaking apparently, but also Rem was doing ASMR, so I just kind of chilled out until the podcast started. And so now here I am. That was my day. Do you have any V4 Mirai related questions?
No.
Yeah, or
I
questions
V4
regarding
Mirai
Penny
understand.
Puffball? Okay, good. I don't know that I've watched any other VTubers in the past week. I probably have, almost certainly, in fact. Oh, I watched some GX Aura. I stopped by her stream. It was fun to basically I was just watching. It was before she got into any gameplay. There's a new Sims style game that just came out.
Paralives.
Paralives, that's it. And she was trying that out. I was kind of just hanging out while she chatted up, leading up until the game, and then I had to leave. But it was cool. It was just fun chatting, good stuff, very fun and entertaining. I think that's all the VTuber stuff I've watched in the past week. It's just a lot of Forza, basically. Oh, I watched Alicia play Grandia. I'll be honest, I hopped in after she's already been playing this game for 20 hours, so I really didn't know what was going on. But she picked a character from the game and made it's a little mascot character, I suppose, and she rigged them. So now she has a little mascot character fully rigged on her head. And that's really cool.
Man, raking is
That's
an
pretty
incredible superpower.
cute. I know, right?
That's another MMO that I
hope-
wanted to try.
Well,
That's a video
the
game.
thing is, I stopped in and I was just like, "What is that creature that you've rigged?" And she was like, "Oh, I think its name is Velvet or something." She's like, "It's from the game," and I was just like, I didn't say anything at that point, but I was like, "Oh," well, I said that looks great because it does, and it's very impressive. Also, I have watched her play like 20 minutes of this game. Unfortunately, I have not been able to make it to any of her Grandia streams, so I have no idea. And that's I consider it a personal failure at this point, but. I'm used to failure. When you're me, you have to be. So that's
fan.
fine. All right. That's all the VTuber stuff I've watched this week. Somebody else tell me something about something they watched. Cam, did you watch anything?
Shit, he picked me. Okay, let's see what I watch. Weirdly busy week, so I didn't watch as much as I was hoping to, since I had been kind of hoping to keep stuff going. I'm going to double check one channel real quick to see if I watched anything there. Otherwise, I really only have one stream left to talk about because I think everything else we kind of vaguely alluded to. I saw Nimi Nightmare play Paralives for like a couple minutes, but I kind of wanted to come back to see her start it out because she was so deep in the game that I had no frame of reference for how that game was going. Get ready to see that game a lot because Paralives is the only Sims alternative that survived, because every other game that's tried to take down the Sims has died, and Paralives has been getting worked on since like 2016. So like a lot of people have been very excited for this game. It's very
very granular.
Very much so. And I am curious to actually look into it to see how much of its gameplay promises is delivered on. Besides that, the big stream I actually got a fairly chunky viewing into was the V4 Mirai Super Collab, where we had Komo Dokeki play with a bunch of her pals, and they played Jackbox. Just a ton of Jackbox games together.
Cool.
The official
I'm
V4
sad I
Mirai
missed this one.
podcast.
Yeah.
She played with, I'm so bad with, oh, come on, Cam.
What
you
color?
can do it.
What is their key color? I can tell you.
Purple. You love her.
Mona Monet.
Thank you. That's why I thought it was, but if I guess and I'm wrong, I look like an asshole.
Fair.
Paige Turner, Poma Pon, Rem Kaneshibari, Serena Maiko. And I won't lie, I didn't recognize the last one. And everyone else has a cute chibi that looks like their character, and the last girl has one of the TBH creatures. But she chimed in and was funny. So they played Jackbox. They start with TKO, which is literally one of the best games ever made. Not even one of the best Jackbox games, just one of the best games ever made. Because it's so fucking simple and pure and funny. And everyone feels good when you win, because one person who makes the shirt wins, and the person who made the art wins, because that's my art, and the person who made the slogan wins, because that's my slogan. And if you have a lobby of 6 people, that means 3 people feel like they won, and the other 3 people got to laugh. Like, that's incredible. Do you know how hard it is to make a competitive game where half the people felt like they won? Very funny. What else is really funny is I don't know what the fuck. So for some reason, the context escaped me. Rem had to mute her mic. She was unable to speak. So they got to the part where they were all doing their intros, and someone's like, I should just pull up Rem's intro video and play it. And they knew that would make Rem cringe. They started hyper fixating on this, the fact that this bothered Rem. And they started playing the video and then looking at it and watching it on their own, each of them. And then one of the girls goes, we should all memorize it. And they all agree that it would be great to memorize it. And I don't know how else to, like, it turned into like 2 hours of cyberbullying.
I know, because
you know
the
that
official like V4 Mirai account retweeted Rem's original debut and was just like, check out our new talent. Like, they were like, we're debuting her.
Like
it escaped the confinement of the stream.
So the issue there is sometimes in friend groups, you make a joke that's too funny to stop, even though one person and one person alone is violently the butt of the joke. And despite my sense of humor on the podcast, that's usually me in my friend groups. The problem is I'm the best person at being the victim humor-wise. Like, everyone else is really good at coming up with a hebebe, but whenever you're play fighting, if you're the one, when someone throws their lightsaber, you're the one that goes, oh, I lost. A lot of people in my life go, I didn't lose, and then swing the lightsaber again. So it's my job to go, oh, I lost. So that way the fight fucking ends and the story. This is what's happening. Is they all just keep going. Oh my God, I almost had it memorized for this because they kept fucking saying it. It's something like, my dream is to fucking sing a lullaby that puts the whole world to sleep. It's like, oh my God. Rem's cringing in the YouTube chat because that's all she has. And like, it kept getting worse. Like, I got to the point where like someone made a joke where they just typed, I came in and out of the stream. Someone typed story-based games. I'm like, what's this from? And then I looked in the V4 Mirai Discord, and that's the fucking thumbnail to her first video. It's like, oh my God, we're digging deeper.
They just kept going.
TKO, as always, does something to just bring out the worst in humanity. Because like the first shirt to like get a sweep was like, it was the fucking subtitle was "Don't go to V4 Mirai school tomorrow." And they're like, wow, I'm glad that lore-wise they put us in a school. Nothing bad can happen here.
Hey, Cam, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Real quick here. That was streamed on the official V4 Mirai channel, or was it on one of the girls' channels?
Komos.
Do you know?
lizard.
Komo Dokueki.
I think the shirt that won was someone drew V4 Mirai pissing herself. Or sorry, Komodo Eki. Who is V4 Mirai? How do I meet her? She lovely woman.
Oh, that's V Sensei. That's a different person entirely.
Yeah, it's a shirt. It's a strangely well drawn Como as a little lizard pissing herself, and the subtitle is V4 Mirai Class of 2026. These girls have very spicy senses of humor, and what's interesting
Serena
is when
Maiko 2026. Jesus.
yeah, I know, dude. Like every single shirt was like, Jesus, good Lord, woman.
Oh, Yaya Yuguri is the other one that was on this collab, by the way. Yeah,
They played the Alien game for a bit, and I don't like social deduction games, so I didn't hang out a lot for it. Then they played Monster Seeking Monster, which is one of the best games ever. It's just so fucking weird and funny, and what it brings out in us. It's probably the only game that has ever successfully turned the metaphor of STDs into really successful humor. With the way that game works out. I highly recommend it, of course, always. You should always watch anyone playing Monster Seeking Monster. I didn't stick around for Quiplash at that point because I had to get ready for bed. But my understanding is it was very unhinged. Lovely group. I love these ladies. I really do think V4 Mirai has managed to capture a lot of really funny people with a lot of wow factor. It's just a shame that two of the people in this stream are on their way out. I should have watched them more. I think, trying to remember the Serena Maiko. They got on the topic of dick pics. And Serena Maiko. Yeah, they're joking at Monster Seeking Monster. Someone said, like, damn, is this why guys always do dick pics? In reference to how desperate they are to get a date before the last night. And Serena Maiko's like, I'm pretty sure it was her. Sorry if I misquoted you. I think she went, yeah, one time someone emailed me their dick.
Jesus.
Which is insane. Cold emailing people. Just like, here you go, ma'am.
Per my last email, I am now flaccid.
On the official email.
Oh my god.
That's basically me.
Nice. Well, I forgot, by the way, something that's fairly important that I would like to talk about. If you're good with your section there, Cam.
Yep.
Gonna loop back around. Yeah, I watched like half of a karaoke relay that I kind of forgot about.
You watched a lot this week.
Oops. It was the Glowspell Harmony karaoke relay. Who did I watch? Let's see. There was Maku Mamai, Elias Delaria, Triggerfish, Tomoe Carmine, Kamanui Mel, Evelyn Red, Shirahiwa, Penny Puffball, Lalabelle Lullaby, Ophi Ouroboros, Alicia Del Lontano. There was several more folks that were a part of this. These are just the ones that I managed to catch. It all led up to the debut of a new VTuber named Oshiriko, and I feel bad that I haven't talked about this, so I'm just going to say that I will talk about her next week, and we will just do that then, okay?
Okay.
But there's a VTuber. Her name's Oshiriko, and if you want to check her out in the meantime, she is a Firefly VTuber, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. All right, Carlos, tell us about what you watched.
Well, most of my stuff was covered elsewhere already. The only other thing I really got left was just continuing my trend of watching most of Shiina's cooking streams. Because, you know, it's comfy just listening to her talk while she makes very tasty looking food.
Always nice to do.
Especially since she so this stream, she was making what was referred to as LA Danger Dogs. And her description of them was, it's a specific type of food that you can get out of food carts in like specific regions of California, which is where she's from. They call them danger dogs, obviously, because the quality and safety of them is often questionable when they come from random food carts that show up at events, uninvited.
We have a local equivalent, whether you guys know it or not.
Do we?
Yeah, there's a place where we live in our area. I always call them dirty dogs. They don't show up randomly. You have to go to the place to get them. But it's the dirtiest little restaurant. But once in a while, for around lunchtime, I'll talk to one of my coworkers and just be like, dirty dogs, and they'll be like, oh, dirty dogs. And it's the kind of place where you can still get 2 hot dogs and some fries and a drink for like $7. You know what I mean?
You just made me want to. There's not a lot stopping me from getting a chili dog as soon as we're done. I need fucking comfort food. I need a chili dog. I need a shitty chili dog.
Oh man, yeah. So like I know there's a local gas station chain called Sheets, and we always could you can always get 2 for $1 hot dogs from them. But we always used to call them death dogs. You would just literally add every single condiment and add-on that you could for them, and it would make them cost like $12 for 2 hot dogs. But it was like a fucking feast. Anyway, though, you were talking about hot dogs, so
Oh yeah, this was Shiina doing it the proper, safe way. Actually making things nice. Very real simple. Aside from and it was an actual under 2 hour long Zatsu stream.
Impressive.
So it was much more consumable. But I want to make this myself. Cast iron skillet,
Okay.
regular old pre-cooked hot dogs. She said specified pre-cooked, as in don't buy sausages or anything that you actually need to cook.
Now get the stuff out of the plastic. Get some microplastics in your blood. You need it. It's good for you.
Yeah. Take a hot dog, wrap it in bacon, put it in the skillet and cook it. No oil or anything. The bacon
takes care of it.
Bacon in the hot dog is all the oil you need.
Yep, bacon takes care of it. It's full of fat already. Let it do the magic.
Add some peppers and onions. Just cook everything all together. You don't need the oil. You're cooking the vegetables and all that grease already.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it all in a bun. The LA special is Kewpie mayo and ketchup. Throw some uncooked jalapenos on top.
Hell yeah,
There
that
you
sounds
go.
fucking awesome.
I want to try it.
I'm
It
down
looks
for
so
this.
good.
That sounds really good.
Quick and easy.
There you go. In and out.
Not healthy.
So yeah, that's really all I watched this week, other than the 4
Everything we talked
debuts or
about.
whatever.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, I'd just like to say thank you guys for doing this podcast with me, as always. And also thank you, everybody, for watching. We always really appreciate it. Hope you guys have had a good time watching it. Rackdoom said first.
That's me.
That's you. Cash Glam said on our last episode, time to sit down and enjoy my VTuber podcast that was notified to me totally on time by a functional Discord bot. Another week, another news. That's correct. That is exactly what happened. And it was not late by 46 minutes at all. And then Jess Teeter said maybe more people should join the Discord. I agree. The Jacob G said, I love Tan. I'm always a fan when Hololive Talent do something weird and way out of the traditional idol stuff.
Yeah.
Eagle said, how dare you, Cam? That's my line of business. You can't do this to me. The
Banning it on moral
timestamp.
grounds.
100%. That's what it was. Zierland said, regarding Hololive merch sales being down, tariffs are one thing, but I don't think they're the primary cause. I feel like they pushed too much merch and ran into the same FOMO problem that gacha games have. Like with gacha games, you'll always have whales that buy everything regardless, but there's a significant number of middle spenders that will put themselves in financial danger just to avoid missing out on a single banner. The analogy being missing out on an Oshi's merch drop. However, as soon as those people miss one banner for whatever reason, be it a login issue, frozen credit card, they no longer feel the need to spend. They're done. It's over. I think Hololive went so hard on merch that all the middle spenders just gave up and the FOMO evaporated, which is an interesting perspective on it. I can definitely see how that would affect at least a pretty decent number of folks.
I don't think that's incorrect. I just also think these middle spenders can start to miss purchases by tariffs suddenly hiking up the price of their merch by $50, and now they missed it, and now they're like, well, I missed that birthday. It's kind of hard to just, if I didn't even get my Oshi's birthday, it's hard to justify again my second favorite's birthday. I guess I'm just not spending $150 before shipping on stuff anymore.
So
It's
like
kinda hard to
that,
get back on.
Exactly it.
so that can be the trigger or a major trigger to get people to stop spending and then not come back to begin with.
Yeah.
It's
But I
definitely
do-
something that can be contributing.
There definitely is a bit of FOMO. It does help that most VTuber merch to some degree is like tangible and practical as opposed to how gacha games make their market, which is a bunch of just numbers that tell you you're doing a good job. But also at the same time, a lot of Hololive stuff is loose. You don't really need it. So it does fall under a similar category of FOMO, especially since it goes away. Like inherently anything you may want that goes away is FOMO. So I don't disagree entirely. I think you're onto something for sure. I think what you're listing is definitely one of the key psychological factors.
Yeah, but we did sort of mention it in our conversation when we were going over their financials. But yeah, Hololive, they this is an opinion, I guess. I would consider it an opinion, but Hololive definitely releases way too much merch. They just do. You would be very, very hard pressed to afford one talent's merch if you wanted to buy all of it. And yeah, it's too much. And they have actually started cutting down on the sheer number of items that they've been releasing just very recently. And it was also in their financials that we talked about briefly that they even said that their numbers are even showing that the limited pre-order only event merch sales have been dropping dramatically on that in favor of things that people have been buying locally in stores.
There you go. Trevor said, based on the 3D Live, Nick is turning into the normie of the group slowly. Yeah, very possible, I guess. I just don't. I don't even like VTubers.
What's a VTuber? I'm too busy doing my taxes on time.
Oh. Gaming Dreamer said 5648. Can I be in it? I want to be the Egyptian god card.
This was
in
a
reference
reaction to us coming up with Yu-Gi-Oh cards
game.
about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, but we actually ran out of room in our little our card friend group. But you can be in Card Fight Vanguard.
Overruled. He's in the game. Jess Teeter said 124.45. I too love museums, and that's good because museums are cool and fun to go to. I need to go to one this year. That'd be nice. Thank you for your comments. We always appreciate it. Don't forget to check out otamerch.shop for cool stuff that you can buy related to our podcast and the cool stuff that Carlos makes. You want to leave comments, do so down below on YouTube. We always like reading them and catching up with folks. You want other updates, you can check out at SuperChatsPod on Twitter or the SuperChatsPod on Blue Sky. But realistically, if you want to chat with us, you can just add our Discord server. It's linked down below in the description. We always like new people. It's always fun to talk to people on there. The audio version of the podcast is on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Please review us so the algorithm likes us, and please share us around if you like. We always love meeting new people. Isn't that right, boys?
Yes.
We do.
Arf, arf.
All righty then. Birthdays. Happy birthday on May 29th to Cottontail VA.
Happy birthday, Cot.
Happy birthday on May 29th as well to Isaki Riona. Happy birthday on May 30th to Shigure Ui.
Ui.
Happy birthday on May 30th to Canaria,
Canaria.
who is a VTuber as well. Happy birthday to On May 31st to Wilhelmina Frost. Happy birthday on June 1st to Inuyama Tamaki. That's Tamaki-kun. Happy birthday on June 4th to Annie. Happy birthday on June 4th to K9 Kuro. And happy birthday on June 4th to Hime Hajime. I think she still exists. Anyway, that's the podcast. That's us. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay.